Welcome to Karate Combat and welcome back to the Apocalypse. My name is Josh Palmer and this is Layla Anna-Lee.
Yes, today we're bringing you 3 incredible fights and
Whoa! 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 Oh, what a rush! This was crazy. Oh, hey! Wow, God! Oh, Josh, you gotta try this one time, dude! The craziest rush ever! All right, carry on. Thank you!
And that is Bas Rutten.
Well, whilst we wait for my star-traveling co-host to get settled, let's take a sneak peek at tonight's main event.
Soy la bala Mina. Después de esta pelea, quiero prepararme de lo mejor porque quiero ganar mi cinturón. No me importa lo que tenga que atravesar, pero quiero ser el mejor. Quiero que me pongan al mejor para ganar y demostrar que soy el único de Karate Combat.
Я Шахин Atamov, каратист из Баку, Азербайджан. Я очень много тренировался, старался и добьюсь своего. Я стану лидером в этом категории.
We are back pit side and let's take a look, Bas, at all the action coming up tonight. In our main event this evening, at 84 kilos, the Lion Shanin Atamov is taking on the Bullet Franklin Mina. Before that, we're going to see Moroccan Reda Messaoudi take on El Capitan Dionicio Gustavo. And in the opening bout today, we're going to see Gilmarcos de Bastos from Brazil take on Hungarian Titan Andras Virag. Bas, that main event coming up later, it's quite a clash of power. Shanin Atamov from Azerbaijan is taking on the Bullet from Ecuador, Franklin Mina.
Yeah, well, Atamov is a Shotokan karate fighter, but he's also a wrestler. Oh, wait a minute. We got wrestling with karate. That is karate combat. So expect this guy to go for takedowns. Mina, though, the Bullet as they call him, because he's super fast, he used to be a professional soccer player. And he was known for having an extremely hard kick. And now he loves the roundhouse kick, which, if you think about it, it's kind of a horizontal soccer kick.
Ah. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's also coming down in weight for this one, so expect him to really be a whole load faster. Before that, of course, though, we're going to see the Cobra, Reda Messaoudi. He is going to take on El Capitan Dionicio Gustavo, an absolutely physical specimen who they say can't be knocked out.
Listen, Gustavo, power, intensity, technique, heart, stamina. I mean, this guy got it all. His reflexes are off the chart. I mean, and let's not face it, he's a captain in the army. That's hence the name,
Bas,
El Capitan.
He's no longer a captain.
You see, I was going to say that because now he's a major. So now, from now on, he's El Major, and that will be his thing, which means El Major. But, of course, his opponent, Messaoudi, well, he's calm and collected. He sees all that. He says, yeah, he's very strong, but hey, let's face it, we're all human. You know? And I said, what's your game plan going to be? My game plan? I'm going to knock him out.
That sounds like a plan.
That sounds like a good game plan. Now let's see if he can do it also.
We've got one fight coming up first, though. Let's go ahead and meet Andras Virag.
I grew up with the stories of Hungarian mythology. In their cosmology, there are 3 worlds: the upper world for gods, the middle world for humans, and the underworld, the home of the devil. I spent my time in between the pages of these stories and my life. These stories have always taught me to keep reaching for the stars, the world where the gods live. One of my heroes is Miklós Toldy. He was a super strong man. He fought for the weak, was an inspiration. Being here on the outskirts of Budapest, away from the noise, a good place to think. Most people think fighters love violence, but I avoid it when I'm not in the pit. When I was a young boy, I was once attacked, but I didn't fight back. It was not because I couldn't defend myself, it's because I chose not to. I believe karate shouldn't be used to harm another. We Hungarians are incredible fighters. We never give up. I'm a true Hungarian in that sense. I do not lose focus. They call me the Titan. If you want to fight like a god, then you have to train like a god. We go harder than the actual fight itself, which makes entering the pit easier. My senseis have made sure that I keep my techniques and moves fresh, so I'm unpredictable. My knockout from my last fight, people got lucky. I admit it was lucky, but yet so unpredictable. My last fight was a battle to the end. We were both swinging to get the KO. I felt like a titan in the last moments of that fight. I just kept pushing until I found a lucky opening. My chapter within the book of martial arts will stand the test of time and will be shared for generations to come.
And in the opening bout today, we're going to see Gilmarcos de Bastos from Brazil take on Hungarian titan Andras Virag.
Sou muito rápido, vim do karatê, com certeza o meu oponente não vai conseguir nem me ver. Tudo que ele fizer eu vou antecipar, assim como faz sempre um karateca. E para todos vocês brasileiros, prometo dar o meu máximo e levar essa vitória pro Brasil.
Nagyon várom, hogy újra belépessek a küzdőtérre, és hogy a nemzetem újra büszke lehessen rám. Tehát bebizonyítani azt, hogy technikában is, erőben is, meg mindenben ott vagyok a bajnoki címért. I am Andras Virag, and I am the Titan.
And through the portal they come. Red corner for Gilmarcos de Bastos and blue corner for Andras Virag.
Fighters, go to your corners.
Yeah, the title from Hungary is Hungary. And let's see what Bastos does, because he loves karate combat.
In the red corner, Gilmarcos de Bastos.
As we see the tail of the tape there, Gilmarcos de Bastos. He's going to be the slightly smaller of the two fighters in this 80-kilo catchweight, but look at that leg reach, 43 inches.
In the blue corner, Andras Virag, the Titan from Hungary.
And Andras Virag, the Titan, far more experienced in karate combat, 1-1 record, moving down from 84 kilos for this catchweight at 80. So looking to put that powerful right hand to use.
Enter the pit.
And a clean jump down for De Bastos. Referee is going to call them to the center here, and Bas, we are underway. Touch of gloves, white pants for De Bastos, black pants for Virag.
All right, here we go. Let's see what's going down.
Both in these wide stances, very active in their rhythm. Virag, early command of the center here.
Bastos, good lateral movement, in, out, to the side.
Yeah, a lot of championships back in Brazil for De Bastos, 9-time state champ. From his home in Curitiba, 2-time Brazilian champion. Been on the national team for 5 years.
Well, Virag was weird to put his forehead against his chest.
Yeah, Virag ducked down into that earlier spinning back kick as well.
Big swings.
And there's a clear, you see De Bastos looking for the tie plum quickly. Can't do anything with it, but it's going to help control.
Nice kick to the calf there.
Clean break.
Thank you.
Fight.
Again, referee breaks them off. Coming through the first half of this round.
Boom, he's storming forward, Virag is.
Yeah, covered a lot of distance. De Bastos fired back though, he held his own there.
That's what he should do. Come in, let him counter, and then come back. Counter the counter.
5, 4, 3.
Some punches there.
Oh, he's getting some time to work here.
That was nice.
Yeah, De Bastos, debut in karate combat for him. But looking at home right now, Bas.
He's doing good. He's nice and relaxed. Stands in one line, the real karateka.
Yeah, very wide stance, very bladed. And Virag trying to throw that low kick, almost off a feint of a low kick.
Yeah, he didn't really push it through. You know, he tapped him with it. Oh, there it is again.
Oh,
Well,
it's a big
right hand.
And Gilmarcos de Bastos.
No, he's dizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell.
Very experienced referees here. They've pulled a stop to this one. De Bastos not happy, but Andras Virag is going to take the win from that right hand in the flurry.
Well, you can see he's not steady on his legs.
I mean, I'll tell you also, it didn't help that when he went down to the floor, it was face down, covering his head, not addressing his opponent in any way.
Not intelligently defending himself. Most the referee can look at his eyes.
Bas, talk us through the finish here. This is how this bout ended.
Oh, yes, that's a big swing. Yeah, that he had it down. And like you said, he fell down. And he recouped, though. It's almost like he woke up. Here we go. Boom. Yep, that's the right hand.
Bas, we spoke about it for Virag's last fight. A conscious, lucky punch. Another one.
Yeah, he stood up, so I can understand why he's angry. But then again, the referee will look in his eyes, and then he will know if he can continue or not.
Let's go back down to the middle of the pit and get our winner's hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is, with TKO, the blue Andras Virág of Hungary.
Andras Virag, victorious in round one here. Flurry of punches dropped Gilmarcos de Bastos, who is showing some fantastic sportsmanship in the ring there. He may not have agreed with the stoppage, but he's doing what he can. Let's go over to Layla Anna-Lee, who's with our winner.
Congratulations, an impressive flurry of punches, but a win there that I believe your opponent will probably debate. What was your feelings? Walk us through the end.
I'm very interested in this situation. I don't understand what happened. I think my opponent continued this fight, I think, but I'm very happy that I can replay my last match, same KO. Thank you.
We'll let you catch your breath back. One day we may see that replay. Thank you very much. Congrats.
Andras Virag victorious here. Join us again in just a few moments for more Karate Combat.
My name is Reda Messaoudi. I grew up in the streets of Agadir, Morocco. I like it here. It's my home. After my first karate combat win in Athens, rumors spread that I won a ton of money. One night, a group of guys that heard of this rumor, they attacked me. Some had knives and I disarmed, they ran. It's like every day here, you know, you have to be ready for trouble. Being trained in martial arts definitely helps in situations like that. I started karate at age of 3. My mother and my father both did karate and had their own dojo. We were a very close family, a very tough family. My physical strength comes from my legs. As a teenager, I used to break dance with my brothers in the streets. Karate gives me an incredible control. We compete with other crews and just destroy them all. Morocco is a very cool place. Most of the time I like to go to train in the desert and I try to put myself in an uncomfortable situation and train in the heat, being in hot sand, brings something extra out of me that has shown when I'm in the pit. If my preparation is good, I have nothing to fear. In the gym, I spare and work on my heavy hits. Out here, I work on endurance, focus and balance, and maybe have a little bit of fun. I don't invite opponents that faces me because they won't be ready for the strength in my legs and the endurance that I have. Whether he goes left or he goes right, I never let him control me. Whoever is in that pit, I own, I control. Once I strike, it's all over.
Todos los días me levanto a las 5 de la mañana con una sonrisa, porque la música la llevo en mi corazón. He trabajado duro por todo lo que tengo. pero siempre he sabido cuál es mi camino. Nosotros los dominicanos nos caracterizamos por ser extrovertidos, alegres. Siempre le sacamos el lado positivo a las cosas. Mi esposa es campeona panamericana de karate. Es mi entrenadora ahora. Trabajamos muy bien, muy chévere juntos. Yo respeto muchísimo su metodología. No deje que el amor te confunda. Ella es muy dura, pero yo puedo manejarlo. A los 17 años entré a la Marina. Tengo 2 décadas sirviendo orgullosamente en mi institución. Soy el único marino que ha ganado 2 medallas de oro en Juegos Panamericanos. En el mundo de Karate Combat me llaman el Capitan. Es gracioso porque hace poco me ascendieron a mayor, pero aquí sigo siendo el Capitán. Siempre estoy listo para pelear, ya sea en la guerra o en el pit. El alma de un peleador son sus guantes, su creatividad, usar todos los recursos que estén a su alrededor. Al nunca tener excusa para no estar listo. De eso aprendí a ser victorioso. Siempre he dicho, pegar y que no te peguen. He peleado con los mejores. Peleé con Rafael Agayev, el mejor de todos los tiempos. Me pegó varias veces, pero yo no caí. Él dijo que no podía pegarme más fuerte sin romperse sus manos. Nunca me he noqueado. Soy noqueable, tal vez porque soy cabeza dura. En mi carrera de Karate Combat, yo he ganado y ganado. Ahora voy por el cinturón dorado. Este hombre dirige con dignidad. Este hombre nunca se rinde. Por eso me llaman el Capitán. Y el Capitán va por ti.
We are back. Andras Viraj, Bas, his second big KO in a row with that overhand right.
Wow, right? A conscious lucky punch is what he called it. But you know what? My old karate coach, he would say, were you aiming for his head? And if you say yes, he says that is not a lucky punch. So it is a regular punch, knocked him out.
Well, moving straight on to our next bout, Reda Messaoudi and Dionicio Gustavo. And Bas, Reda not doing too well in his last fight against Quayhagen. Broken nose in that fight and is really looking to rebuild here.
Yeah, you know what? Messaoudi is an unbelievable fast fighter. His nickname, the Cobra, well, you're going to see why he has that nickname. His spinning back kicks, I mean, there's guys who weigh 10 kilos less than him who cannot have that speed. He's really remarkable. So I hope he's going to show it tonight so that other people can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's going to need some toughness to come back from that one. But we talk about toughness, dedication, and resilience. Really, you've got to think about Dionicio Gustavo Bas. Shot in the leg at 19 years old, thought his karate career was over. When he was a kid, he used to have to run 6 miles back and forth just to train. That kind of dedication really builds something in you, doesn't it?
It does, you know, and that's why he became a karate guy. That's the honor and the respect, and that's why he went to the army as well. You know, this guy, yeah, we already said it, he's tenacious, he's everything, but his reflexes are off the chart. It's almost, when you see this guy fight, it's like he knows what's going to come. That's how fast he is.
Exciting fight coming your way. Reda Messaoudi taking on Dionicio Gustavo. I never get tired of seeing the fighters come through in that portal.
Fighters, go to your corners!
Ooh, what a rush.
Red corner for Dionicio Gustavo, blue corner for the Cobra, Reda Messaoudi.
Yeah, the Cobra versus the Major, La Cobra versus El Mahon.
In the red corner, Dionicio Gustavo, El Captain from Dominican Republic.
And there we see Dionicio Gustavo all even on the reach for this one. Good record of 2-1 coming to this one, and you can see he is absolutely ripped.
In the blue corner, Reda Messaoudi, the Cobra from Morocco.
1-1 record for the Cobra, Reda Messaoudi. Slightly taller than his opponent, but as we said, all the reaches are even in this one.
Fighters, enter the pit.
Do it. What's the call? Right.
And our referee is going to get us underway. 3 minutes on the clock. No touch of gloves. Gustavo's switching stances around.
Open stance. Forget about inside kicks now. Ooh, setting up a left high kick, and now we switch to orthodox.
Gustavo measuring with that lead hand. Nice sharp jab.
Oh, nice. He lifted his leg, let him miss. Very Matrix-like.
You know, Bas, both these guys had a really nice way of looking at their opponents. Messaoudi said, we're all similar humans. We're just going to do our best.
Yeah.
Gustavo, on the other hand, you know, he said we all have to find something to learn from every experience.
Oh, you know, I gotta say, the nickname the Cobra, is because he's fast, and he is fast.
Yeah, it was also actually, believe it or not, because he was too flexible when he first started training.
Oof, yeah, that takes a little bit of the power out, if it's too much.
Gustavo still with the center of the ring here, looking to shut Messaoudi down. Oh, wow, the speed on that wheel kick.
That was a great counter. Oh, that's a big warning there for El Capitan.
That was so fast.
The action.
And some gamesmanship from Messaoudi here, dropping the hands momentarily.
Boost the action. Pick up the pants.
Yeah, stepping switch kick.
And again, he let him miss by lifting his leg. I love that.
Physical specimen of Dionicio Gustavo.
Yeah.
You know, they say Bas, he is virtually un-KOable. If that wheel kick hits him, I want to see if that's true.
That would be something. That would be something.
Right. Watch the heads, okay? Watch the heads, okay? Watch the heads, okay?
An accidental eye poke with Gustavo. Apologized.
Oh! Good exchange here, both flinging wildly, goading each other on.
Whoa!
Good head movement from both partners here.
Man, big swings from Messaoudi. And El Capitan is a little faster with straight punches, Gustavo.
We're used to seeing Reda Messaoudi throw a very high volume of kicks. A little bit wary, perhaps, of the fast hands of Dionicio Gustavo.
Wow, good reflexes by Gustavo. Man, beautiful.
You see there, he thought there was going to be a break and straight into the action again. Can't drop your guard for a second.
No, that spinning kick you don't want to land on your jaw. Can you imagine with the heel? Oof.
Last 5 seconds here, one more chance to seal the round.
But there we go again. Wow, very
that is the end of the round.
That was crazy.
Bas, what are your initial thoughts on that opening stanza?
You know, if I had to judge, I think at this moment maybe Messaoudi, because he came forward more, and since, you know, we talk about it all the time here, karate combat, the aggressor, they pick him over the counter fighter. So,
well, let's take a look at some of the replays and see if that holds true. Talk us through these, Bas.
All right, that big hand there from Gustavo, a big right hand. Oh, that spinning kick, that was very close.
So fast.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking inches here. 3 inches further, and that's night-night. Then again, you said that he is almost un-KOable.
That's what I've been told.
Look at that, the way he just lets everything miss, and look at the punch he does. I mean, this is like a fight scene in a movie, like it's choreographed. That's how good it is.
Seconds out, up you get. Let's come down. Let's go.
Getting their attention in the corners there. Referee's going to call them back up.
Would love to see this 5 rounds, right? That would be great.
Oh yeah, it starts going deep, see if those kicks slow down a little bit. So, touch of gloves this time, and we're underway. Second round here. Dionicio Gustavo in the white, taking on Reda Messaoudi in the black. This bout at 75 kilos.
Wow.
Shots up.
Oh, nice stomping side kick. And a cheeky little guillotine, perhaps.
It's the striker's submission.
So Messaoudi.
Wow. People are quiet, eh?
Yeah, really gauging.
Yeah.
Here a pin drop with the tension building as these two look to collide again.
They know if something lands.
It's working, gentlemen.
Comes game of cricket. They know it's something else. They're so quiet.
It really does, though. These guys throw with so much attention, so much power. It just takes, 1 inch the wrong way. That one shot is going to put you down.
Referee is firing. Look how fast he is. Man, they're complimenting each other, these guys.
Bas, are you interested that Messaudi's only targeted those kicks at the head? He hasn't really thrown to the body all that much?
It would be very smart to do that, what he's doing right now, and a few times, and then suddenly replace it with a head kick while looking down.
Sell it, and then bang
That's
up
it.
top.
Creating a pattern, that's what I always say, and then break the pattern. That's it.
Those fingers.
Gustavo again.
See, working,
1.5 minutes. Halfway down the fight, if it goes the distance.
That's it. Messaoudi getting into this one, and that's a good flurry from Gustavo.
Almost looked like he wanted to give a knee there.
Going to the body a lot, letting those hands drop down. And staying in close this time. They're going to walk Messaoudi down, and he caught him there just behind the ear with the overhand right.
Yeah, that was like almost a wrist in the neck. That is one of my favorite punches.
Should he have followed up there, Bas?
Yeah. It could be a rich hand because he hit it with the side of his wrist. And a rich hand is the only strike, open hand strike, that is allowed here at Karate Combat.
That is absolutely true. Slip from Messaoudi, but he's back up.
A little cut above the right eye of Messaoudi.
Yeah, looking a little bit worse for wear there.
That's a single kick attack counter, see?
He's only got 35 seconds to pull this round back and do something equally decisive.
See more, gentlemen.
Oh! Yeah.
Oh! Dionicio Gustavo absolutely destroys Reda Messaoudi in the flurry and the finish on the ground.
Oh, man. I love it.
Again, that right hand, Bas.
Capitan, man. Wow. Man. You knew that if somebody was going to connect, I mean, there was so much power behind it at speed.
Let's go look at our replays, Bas, and see the right hand and the subsequent flurry of strikes.
Boom. Off. That was it. The right to the jaw. So you see it from a different camera angle there. Here we go. Boom. Oh, can you see? Yeah, wide on the button.
You want to talk about the flurry? Look at that. Three clean, straight punches. Useful weapon for Dionicio Gustavo. He's getting toweled off in the corner of the pit here. His wife and fellow black belt, actually Pan American champion, Jackie, I'm sure very happy as he raises his hand to the crowd here in the wasteland. We're going to come back to the center of the pit here. Just a nice show of sportsmanship between these two athletes.
Yeah, Messaoudi has... Wow, that was great too. He fought a great fight.
The winner is, with TKO due to strikes, the red Dionicio Gustavo.
The win is going back to the Dominican Republic with Dionicio Gustavo. Congratulations to him, Dominican Marine officer, successful in his fourth fight here at Karate Combat. He's going to head over to meet our co-host, Layla Anna-Lee.
Firstly, thank you. That was a highly entertaining back and forth fight. Some interesting gamesmanship there. Tell me, how did you feel in that?
Fue una pelea muy interesante, que cómo te sentiste, que gracias por el show.
Me sentí muy bien, llevé el plan como lo planeé y lo terminé así, de esa forma.
I felt very good, I'm happy. I follow my plan as I planned it, so it gives result.
And what does the future hold for you? A lot of power in those hands.
Mucho poder en esas manos, en el futuro de esos.
Le dicen el puño del capitán.
The power of the cap.
¿Cuál es the punch, Capitan?
And I can see why. Congratulations.
Thank you.
A very delighted Dionicio Gustavo, and rightly so. Bas, let's take a look at some of the highlights of the entire fight there, of course, ending with that KO.
Yeah, the speed of Messaoudi is very fast. Oh, that was the big punch. That was the finish.
And it wasn't though as Messaoudi was out of it at all, was he? Up until that point, he was very much in it. He was throwing with a lot of intention, and it just happened to be that Gustavo landed first.
Yeah, and it's also the spot where he landed it. It was the same as with Virag, the same spot. Boom, right on the button. When you don't expect it, you're simply not ready for the impact, and that's it.
Whoa, Bas, 2 fights down, 2 knockouts. Dionicio Gustavo bringing the thunder.
And what did I say? Did you see him move Matrix-like? I mean, the guy is so super fast, and once he started swinging, that last punch found its target right on the button, I think a little bit behind the ear. And yeah, you don't want to get hit there. There's your whoop, 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 equilibrium, as they call it. It's quite shook up.
Congratulations to El Mahor with that one. Moving swiftly on, we have our main event left. Shanin Atamov is taking on Franklin Mina.
Готов себя показать. Тоже победа будет за мной. Я очень много тренировался, старался и добьюсь своего за лидера. И я стану лидером в этом категории.
Yo sé que quiero ser el mejor de Karate Combat. No me importa lo que tenga que atravesar, pero quiero ser el mejor. Soy la bala Mina. Después de esta pelea, quiero que me pongan al mejor para ganar y demostrar que soy el único de Karate Combat.
It is main event time. The Lion, Shanin Atamov in the red corner, and the Bullet, Franklin Mina in the blue.
Go to your corners.
The Karateka wrestler versus the Karateka soccer player. Who's going to beat this?
In the red corner, Shanin Atamov, the Lion from Azerbaijan.
I know we said it before, but do not be fooled by the stature of Shanin Atamov. Absolute power in his hands, as we saw in that first round knockout of Jorge Perez not that long ago.
In the blue corner, Franklin Mina, the Bullet from Ecuador.
The speed advantage is going to go to this man, Franklin Mina, the Bullet, coming off a decision win here on Karate Combat. Both these guys are going to continue that streak.
Enter the pit.
Ready? Left corner, you ready? Blue corner, you ready? Let's fight!
Round 1.
Touch of gloves. Bit of a height advantage for Franklin Mina. But wide stance from both. Very low base, Bas.
Very low, yeah, it makes it a very hard target to hit also to the legs at least. Nice high kick. You can see that coming.
Really looking to work some feints here. Center of the pit for Mina. Atamov, though, we know what he can do with just one round. Through the first 30 seconds here.
They're just outside each other's reach. Whoa, landed there. Mina landed a nice hand there.
Again, dropping the base down.
Boom.
They're going to spring forward, uncork those hands. And Atamov again surges forward. And look, you can see Mina very anxious about staying on the wall there. They're going to stomp away and find some space. Clearly a lot of respect from both these guys. The punching power that's coming at them.
Switching stance here.
Yeah, straight back to orthodox though.
Yeah, just one kick. I had a move like a back kick to the legs when I would switch stance. And I think he did something like that as well. Doing one move.
Both doing a good job of keeping their chins down here, but Atamov eats a nice short counter from Mina.
Yeah, he's looking down when he's punching, and he shouldn't do that. Because then you can't see the other shot coming.
Shots on the inside here.
Oh!
Atamov chasing Mina around, lands one. Mina throwing back here.
Man.
And Mina doing a good job of breaking quickly. Didn't want to hang around in the clinch. We saw a lot of very short shots on the inside there to the body. Again, just
That's a hard kick.
that was clean, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was hard.
Moment of silence. We just heard the clean thud of that shin on the calf.
Tomorrow he's going to feel that. Oh. Just below the knee, eh?
Final,
big part.
yeah, final 30 seconds. Perfect target zone, actually, from Atamov.
He actually switched stance. Might as well have done it before that because of it. Nah.
Again, switch.
Back.
One open side kick, switch back. Last 20 here. And this pass is, it's a tense round for the judges to have to look at because they both had their moments. No one's landed anything crazy clean. But they're really going to have to be on the ball with who put the aggressive flurries together. And nice shots from Mina on the inside there. A couple of hooks landed now. And that is the end of the round. And Atamov, he's apologizing to the ref. He didn't quite hear the end of the round called there. What do we make of that one, Bas?
Yeah, well, the aggressor, at times you would say is Atamov, right? But then Mina, he's the crispier fighter. He let him miss and he comes back. He's better, stays just outside the reach of his opponent.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of these.
It's a hard one.
Let's take a look at some of these replays. And as you said, Bas, cleaner strikes probably from Mina, but some winging it for power from Atamov.
That's it. Swinging for the fences.
I thought this was an interesting moment where Atamov did a good job of making him think he could get up, but not quite, giving him the time to do so. Again, though, as you say, head down, just looking to wing those wide punches.
Whoa, look at this. One speed, full speed. Whoa, look at that. Right
That's
in the middle.
Beautiful slow-mo there.
Yeah.
Come on, over there. Over there.
Yeah, he's excited.
So a bow from Atamov, apologizing again for the flurry upwards, and he's wearing some damage under that left eye, Bas. He did eat 2 short hooks as he pushed forwards into the second round here. 3 threes if they need them. So again, wide stance, very low. And Bas, that's really something we only see in this karate style, isn't it?
With what?
The low stance, dropping wide and split base.
Yeah. It's good, if you want to throw power shots, but it also immobilizes you a little bit on your legs. Oh, nice right hand there landed, but Mina coming forward again.
Mina again looking to back Atamov up. We know he's going to come running forward at some point, though. Showing that left kick briefly. Through the first minute. Again, feinting with the lead leg.
Engage in action. Let's see some action.
Mina dropping his guard a little bit here, though.
He's baiting him for a high kick, probably.
Again, they close distance and tie up.
Don't grab the belt, okay? Hey, listen.
And the referee is warning Shahin Atamov against grabbing around the torso and latching onto the belt in the clinch. Oh, closes the distance on the spinning back kick. Judged the timing very nicely.
Stop! Team break! Team break! That's fine!
Mina doing a good job again of finding the target. Atamov barrels forward, but it's a little bit sloppy there. Still the time to work, though.
Yeah, big swings.
And Bas, you got to say, if you're going to correct something with Atamov, he's got to get his head position right.
That's it. You won't keep your eyes on your opponent when you hit. It's important. Because if he gets countered and he doesn't see the punch coming, well, that's going to be a problem.
Again, Mina with the pick control here in the center. And arguably, Bas, the more effective aggressor throughout much of the later stages of this fight. We're into the final 20 seconds now of round number 2.
Some action, gentlemen, let's fight.
10 seconds called. Chance for one more shot. Oh! Right at the closing bell there of that round. Now, Bas, you've got to say, if you're either one of these competitors, you cannot be sure about anything.
Nothing.
Going into this third round. In the corner of Franklin Mina there. Atamov, the one showing signs of physical damage, though. He's got a real welt. We saw it in the first round. It's now growing bigger by the second under his left eye.
Are you ready, sir? Are you ready? Let's fight.
It's just testament to that short right hand over and over again. And as that potentially closes, Bas, he's going to see it coming less and less.
Yeah, do not blow your nose. That's one thing I learned. Trust me.
He made that mistake.
Poof. Oh, yeah.
So again, back to, this has really been the way they've started each of these exchanges, isn't it? It's a very stoic stance, really trying to time the entry. Really looking to explode with the utmost force. It's Mina again, center of the pit, time and time again we're seeing in this bout.
Let's have a fight, engage.
I just wonder if he has Atamov's number with those flurries and keeps finding a home.
Left roundhouse kick he's doing every time when he switches to southpaw. Okay, now he's back to orthodox.
Do you think Mina needs to change anything about his game plan here, Bas, or do you think he's working effectively enough?
I would go in and out, you know, let your opponent counter, in and out, and then counter his counter. Have seen the effectiveness in karate combat with that before.
Nice spinning back fist from Atamov, walks into almost a little bit of a shoulder check. So Mina is violently following up here. Only a minute and a half left in this bout. I just love that they reset to this position every time and they're like, you want to go again? Let's go again.
Yep. Put your stance again. For a moment, this is southpaw. Mina.
I'll look for that left kick now.
Yeah, Atamov, the spinning back kick again to the head. He might do that when Mina walks in.
Atamov's done some good work on the inside there. He likes to break and throw the shots off. He's only got a minute left to work, though, and he's doing some good things here on the flurry. Mina manages to slow it down.
Hey, listen.
See, Atamov was looking to push off there. He doesn't want Mina to tie him up so frequently. I think he just wants that brawl in the pocket.
That's just his style, constantly. If he goes forward, he keeps coming forward.
He's got plenty of accolades. He's got silver at Worlds, bronze at Worlds. Same at Europeans. Nice pickup on the body lock. Looking to rain some damage. Oh, and that's the 5 seconds expired. So 15 left to work here.
Real fast 5 seconds.
That was it. Somebody has got to seal this. 5 seconds left. Loose kick from Atamov, and we are going to go the distance here in the wasteland. Competitors back to their corners. Good acknowledgement from the crowd. Yes, our judges have got their work cut out for them.
It's a hard one. Almost every show we say it, right? I do not want to be a judge.
Let's take a look at the highlights from that third round. You saw the slight shoulder check as he missed that spinning back fist. I'm going to say Mina vicious in trying to follow up.
Nice left there, stabbed it in there.
Again, Atamov pushing forward. He did want to keep, oh, that was a nice body lock takedown. He did want to keep a lot of those flurries going, but letting himself get tied up a little bit too easily, perhaps. I feel, Bas, as though we may be going the way of Franklin Mina here, but I don't want to say anything with any degree of certainty.
Yeah, I mean, neither. This is a very hard fight to call. But I would say technical-wise, you would almost say it has to be Mina, because he was much more technical. But then aggressiveness counts a lot as well. And, well, Atamov came forward the whole time.
The question we've got to ask ourselves, Bas, and what the judges will be doing is, was it effective aggression?
That's it. Yeah, I hope they're going to look at that.
Of course, we can see both guys taking their time in the corners as the scorecards are tabulated. Franklin Mina not looking too worse for wear. Shanin Atamov with that big bruise under the left eye. We're going to come down to the center, and our referee's going to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is with split decision. The blue corner, Franklin Mina.
Well, we said it was going to be close, Bas, and our judges not able to completely agree. A split decision going the way of Franklin Mina. Of course, that means one judge saw it the way of the Azerbaijani Shanin Atamov. But Mina very happy. That's his second win in a row by decision here on Karate Combat. He is going to join our broadcast partner, Layla Anna-Lee, for a quick interview.
Congratulations, a split decision win there. From the moment you entered the pit, we noticed there was a deep respect between both of the fighters. What were you concerned about in your opponent's skill set?
¿Qué piensas? Tú cuando le conocías a él había respeto entre los dos. ¿Qué pensabas cuando iba a pelear?
Bueno, es un atleta que pelea a nivel del mundo súper bien. Entonces nunca me había peleado con él. Y no respeté mucho, sino que quería cogerle distancia para noquear, pero lastimosamente no pude hacerlo.
Okay, I know him from the competition. Is very good competitor, so the high level. But I didn't respect that much at the fight, but I tried just to keep the distance to catch him as a knockout, but I couldn't.
Congratulations, you took the win.
Thank you.
Hey.
Congratulations to Franklin Mina. The portal opens and it is time.
In the red corner, in the blue corner.
This party is out of this world. Welcome to Karate Combat.
Oh, big right and the left.
And the left, connecting.
Yeah, this is Sparta!
And that is the end of 3 awesome fights. Thank you for joining us here in the Wasteland. Till next time, I'm Josh Palmer with Layla Anna-Lee and Bas Rutten.
We'll see you in the next dimension.
You guys are gonna love it! Get to rush, baby! Get to rush, that's right!
Ladies and gentlemen, I go, come on, yes, come on, everybody. Thank you. All right, everybody, good night. Adios. Bye.